What's up, YouTube? This is Mathers97, and welcome to episode number 32 of Jett Storm's My Career Mode here in WWE 2K15. And tonight, Jett Storm goes one-on-one with the show-off himself, Dolph Ziggler. And I mean, Jett Storm, in recent weeks, he's kind of been up and down, whether it's, a couple of weeks ago where he defeated Fandango in a singles match, and then, of course, he defeated Darren Young the week after that, but then last week, when Darren Young attacked Jett Storm from behind, and then, of course, Fandango got the win again over Jett Storm. So, I mean, Jett Storm really, at this point, his career is in a state of flux right now. So tonight, he's looking to try to bounce back against Dolph Ziggler in this one-on-one matchup. But, of course, Jett Storm, at the same time, he's still climbing up the ranks on social media, trying to get himself a spot on Monday Night Raw. And he's getting there, he's slowly making progress. As Dolph Ziggler hits a nice elbow drop and a kip up right there by Dolph Ziggler. And now, as we can see, this is going to be an interesting matchup because these two superstars have very similar styles. Dolph Ziggler, of course, he calls himself the show-off for a very good reason. I mean, he's always showing off, constantly showboating. Because, at the same time, what is it? I forget what exactly the statement is. I can't remember what it is, but, he can back it up. Whatever he says he can do in the ring, he does in that ring. So, all the showboating, the confidence that he just exudes is, it's well-deserved because he can back it all up in that ring. If he says he can do something, he can go out there and do it. As we can see right now, Jett Storm hit the crossbody kick out by Ziggler. Jett Storm, on the other hand, still trying to make a name for himself as a singles wrestler. He definitely has improved his skills since he was just a rookie jabroni back in the Performance Center. Jett Storm has come a long way. But he's still not quite World Championship material, as he's looking ahead into the Night of Champions pay-per-view. And right now, it's just Darren Young and Fandango kind of getting in his way and kind of preventing him from getting that potential championship opportunity that Jett Storm was trying to work his way towards. But look at this. Oh, what a move there. A nice spinning elbow by Jett Storm right to the face, right to the jaw of Dolph Ziggler, and then delivers a drop kick to the back. But of course, Jett Storm, he's had a lot of history now between himself, Fandango, and Darren Young. And it would appear as though Jett Storm's going to have some sort of match with the two of them at the pay-per-view. What kind of a matchup that's going to be, I'm not quite sure. Maybe we could see a tag team matchup, but I don't know. Even if I do get the option for like a tag team match, I'm not so sure if I'm going to take it. Just because the tag team mechanics in this game, just like they have been in previous games, that's kind of the one place where the WWE games have faltered, is that the whole tag team aspect of the game. Because really, there's always somebody running in to break out the pinfall when they don't need to, or normally they wouldn't. If you just take a look at, even look at Survivor Series in the real WWE, where at Survivor Series you can have people getting eliminated left and right, and unless you have a team of heels, most of the time they're going to stand on the apron and, they're going to watch and be fair. But then in these games, no, let's just break it up every single time. No. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. If I get the tag team option, do you really want to see me do a tag team match? I don't think so. We got that handicap match just a couple of episodes ago. So I think that's close enough. I think that's good. But look at this O-zone right there by Jett Storm. The overdrive, and that's a cover. I'm kind of curious why they decided to call it the O-zone in this game when it's the overdrive. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly. Is that what's, did some independent user call it the O-zone or something? Or did some former wrestler used to call it the O-zone? Maybe they did. Maybe that's where they got the name. I'm not sure. But anyway, so we can see Ziggler able to deliver a nice counter there, gets Jett Storm away from him, creates some space. But Jett Storm right now delivers a nice knee lift, and he's got Ziggler up against the ropes. And oh, are we going to see it? Jett Storm tosses Ziggler to the floor. And Jett Storm, we know what he's going for here. He's looking to build up a full head of steam. Ziggler stumbles back to his feet, and here goes Jett Storm. A suicide dive through the ropes, and he slams Dolph Ziggler up against the barricade. What a move by Jett Storm. Risking life and limb to put Ziggler out of this one here. And Jett Storm back to his feet. What a move that was by Jett Storm, and now he's looking to capitalize on the crowd's excitement. The crowd is fully behind Jett Storm right now, and now it's only a matter of time before Jett Storm can put away the show off. But Ziggler with a counter, and he tosses Jett Storm back in the ring. Jett Storm may have taken a little too much time, and Ziggler playing a little bit of possum there. And now it's Ziggler who's currently got the advantage over Jett Storm. As Storm now with an Irish whip. Ziggler bounces off the ropes and into a belly-to-belly suplex as Storm using Ziggler's own momentum to his advantage. And Storm right now delivers a nice drop kick to the back of Dolph Ziggler. And Storm right now, he could be looking to set up another drop kick, maybe this time to the face of Ziggler. Can he hit it this time? No. Ziggler counters once again. And now Jett Storm, he did manage to be the first to strike there off that exchange. And he's got Ziggler up for a double underhook suplex. And right now, Jett Storm, I think he's just one big move away from putting away Dolph Ziggler. And look at this. There's the sit-out mat slam. Cover. 2 counts. And now Ziggler kicks out at the last second. Back and forth these two go. As right now it's Jett Storm on the offensive. Ziggler bounces off the ropes into a back suplex there by Jett Storm. And Jett Storm maybe looking to try to set up the calm before the storm for a second time. Oh, actually, no, for the first time. What am I saying? He's measuring Ziggler as he's just waiting for Ziggler to get back to his feet, trying to position himself. But no, instead, I think Ziggler was going to try to... Not Ziggler. Oh, super kick by Ziggler! Out of nowhere! Out of nowhere, Dolph Ziggler catches Jett Storm with a super kick. And that could be it. And it is. Dolph Ziggler has scored the victory. And you see, just in an instant like that, Jett Storm, he let his guard down for just a split second. And when he went for that Eye of the Storm, Ziggler countered, and he caught him with the super kick, and Jett Storm didn't even see it coming. And that's what happens when you go up against somebody as explosive as Dolph Ziggler. You can't afford to let your guard down even for an instant, or else something like that happens. And Dolph Ziggler scores the win here tonight over Jett Storm. So that's a big victory for Dolph Ziggler here tonight. And Jett Storm, you know, suffers yet another loss in his career. And as we can see right now, well, there's a bit of an exchange between Ziggler and Storm right now. Dolph Ziggler, you know, of course, celebrating the victory. Jett Storm doesn't seem to be too happy about it. And Dolph Ziggler, he's inviting Storm into the ring, but Storm, you know, he decides against it. And that's probably a smart decision. And it looks like things are heating up, but you still have one more match, one more week before the pay-per-view. Just to see if this match will draw at the pay-per-view. Next week, you'll be facing Darren Young and Fandango in a handicap match. Well, because we didn't just have a handicap match, so let's have another one. And wait, why would you? Oh, okay, never mind. I think I understand what's. I mean, she's seeing if the match will try to draw at a pay-per-view. So does she plan on booking a handicap match for the pay-per-view? Is that what she's saying? But even if she is, why would you have it on SmackDown? I don't know, maybe I'm just misinterpreting this whole match that Vicky's just set up. But regardless, Jett Storm right away starts out with a disadvantage, as this is a 2-on-1 match. So Storm, you know, especially coming off of those losses, the back-to-back losses the past 2 weeks, Storm really needs a win, but it's going to be pretty difficult for him to do that when he's taken on both Darren Young and Fandango. But at least this time, Jett Storm hasn't been attacked beforehand, and he's at 100%. So, I don't know, do Darren Young and Fandango have what it takes to put down Jett Storm? Is Storm, you know, as he once again just takes another cheap shot at Fandango, knocking him off the ropes. And that's what Storm's got to do. He's got to make sure he takes out both men if he wants to win this matchup. And look at this, snapmare takedown by Jett Storm. Beautiful counter right there. And again, Jett Storm goes after Fandango. And he's got him by the head. He's going to go for that neck breaker. And he hits it. But right now, Jett Storm, he's looking very impressive as he's managed to take the fight to both Darren Young and Fandango. But he's only going to be able to keep that up for so long, as right now, you know, Darren Young had a bit of an opening, but Storm manages to get back on the offensive as he takes D Young down with a suplex, or scoop slam, then delivers an elbow drop right there to the heart of Darren Young. And right now, Mr. No Days Off is in a bit of trouble, as Jett Storm currently has the upper hand in this matchup. Snapmare, and now a fist drop to the face of Darren Young. And now he's going to look for that elbow to the top of the head, and he hits it right there to the face of Darren Young. To the forehead, I should say, not really the face. Although I guess forehead's part of your face. Or is it above your face? I don't know. This discussion is irrelevant. Anyway, Darren Young trying to use the ropes to pull himself back to his feet, but here's Jett Storm. Jett Storm, he's setting Darren Young up for a bulldog right there. What a move by Jett Storm. Bit of a you know, an innovative bulldog to say the least. But now he's got Darren Young by the forehead, and now delivers 3 kicks to the head, the skull of Darren Young. And now Jett Storm, I think he's going to try to set up the calm before the storm. And he's measuring his man. He's going to go for the drop kick to the knee, but Darren Young able to sidestep. And well, that momentary mistake by Jett Storm's going to cost him, as he was going for a bulldog, but Fandango cut him off with the pass. As now Fandango, you know, he got the tag. Jett Storm didn't see it, and now it's advantage Fandango here, as he's got Jett Storm, and now just once again going to deliver those punches to the face. Fandango really has been showing his aggressiveness the past couple of weeks in these matches against Jett Storm. But Jett Storm right now, he's measuring Fandango, delivers the drop kick to the knee, kicks out the basement, but Fandango back to his feet, and oh, a clothesline right there from Jett Storm. He didn't quite get all of it, but it was enough to drop Fandango back down to the mat to halt his progress, and another basement drop kick from Jett Storm. And now he's measuring Fandango, got a bit of a weird glitch there, but look at this, another drop kick to the knee, as he could be just looking to try to shatter Fandango's kneecap there. And now the Shining Wizard to the back of the head. And Jett Storm, you know, is he going to be able to do it? Is he going to be able to win this handicap match? Jett Storm, I mean, he knows that Darren Young is still there on the apron, and that he's going to have to do more damage to Fandango before he can get a win here. So right now, Jett Storm's measuring Fandango, waiting for Fandango to get back to his feet. But Fandango might be a bit too close there, as it looks like he was trying to play a little possum. But Jett Storm saw it coming, and look at that. Oh, no, but he went for that cannonball dive off the top rope. But Fandango just sidestepped it there. And now a leg drop right there by Fandango. Not the same one he hits off the top rope, but still, Fandango nonetheless, a very impactful maneuver there with that leg drop. But now it's Jett Storm firing back with a nice punch to the face, staggers Fandango, has him up against the ropes. Look at this Irish whip. Oh, nice leapfrog there, and a crossbody. What a move there by Jett Storm. Really getting the pace of the matchup in his favor, as he takes Darren Young down off the apron, and now an axe handle off the second rope. And look at Jett Storm right now. He's just unstoppable at the moment. He's got Fandango right where he wants him. And now an Irish whip, once again getting Fandango out of their corner and into Jett Storm's corner, getting him as far away from the possibility of a tag as he can. But Fandango sidesteps a drop kick. But once again, Jett Storm gets him over there into the corner, delivers a nice forearm to the face, and can he hit it this time? Bulldog right there by Jett Storm, with no one there to interrupt it, unlike the last time. And now once again, Jett Storm drop kick, this time to the back of Fandango. And Jett Storm, he's going for a DDT, but Fandango countered with a vicious knee to the gut there. And now look at that cheap shot by Darren Young. And now that's going to give an opening for Fandango to deliver a snap suplex right there. And Fandango, is he going to make the tag? Yes, he does. In comes Darren Young. Mr. No Days Off gets back into the fray. But look at Jett Storm here. A Northern Lights suplex. Down goes Darren Young. And Jett Storm now. Can he hit the calm before the storm here? He's measuring Darren Young as he's just waiting in anticipation. Drop kick to the knee. And now he's just setting up the Shining Wizard here. Gathers a full head of steam, and the Shining Wizard connects. And now here's Jett Storm. He could be on the verge of victory right now. But wait a minute, Jett Storm's got something else in mind. It looks like he's going to try to take Fandango out of this first. And we saw him do this to the Shield at Extreme Rules. Storm out onto the floor there by Jett Storm. Fandango's out cold. And now Storm, all he's got to do is put Darren Young away. But Darren Young, he managed to get back to his feet and recover in time. Delivers a nice side suplex. But now, Storm back to his feet. Delivers the shot to the gut there. And now, once again, countered by D. Young as he delivers a nice tilt-a-whirl side slam there. And now he's going to follow up with an elbow right to the top of the head of Jett Storm. And Darren Young, Jett Storm, I should say, he could miss his opportunity here as Darren Young is getting in too much offense, buying Fandango too much time to recover. And Jett Storm, he's got to hurry up and finish this. Nope, it's too late. Fandango's back up on the apron. He's recovered. But Storm now with a nice forearm to the face of Darren Young. As you can see, the fatigue beginning to set in for these three competitors. And look at Jett Storm. He's got Darren Young backed into a corner. And that delivers the elbows, the vicious, ferocious elbows to the sides of the head of Darren Young. And Darren Young, he's dazed right now. And look at this. Jett Storm delivers the boot to the face in the corner. And Darren Young could be out of this thing here. Jett Storm, he's looking to try to take Fandango out of the equation. As he takes him off the ropes there. Fandango back up, though. Jett Storm's going to have to do a better job at taking Fandango out of this thing. Instead, going to the top rope. He's looking for something big here. And look at this. Crossbody! Crossbody onto Darren Young. 1, 2, 3. No! Kick out by Darren Young at the last second. I thought Jett Storm might have had him there. But he's going to have to do more than that as he delivers a clothesline. Takes Fandango off the ropes. And now a nice roundhouse kick right to the back of the head of Darren Young. And now Jett Storm, he's got an opening. He has to capitalize on it. Delivers a kick to the gut. And he's measuring Darren Young for Storm out here. Can he hit it? Yes, he does. He delivers the somersault cutter. And now if he can just pin Darren Young, he could have this matchup won, but he's got to take Fandango out of the equation first. And he knows that. And if the game would stop glitching. This mechanic. I don't know exactly what's going on. Darren Young Jett Storm unable to take Fandango off the ropes there because of faulty mechanics. And now Darren Young gets tossed over the top rope. Jett Storm, he's got to put this match away. The longer this matchup goes on, the more it's going to favor Darren Young and Fandango, because then, they can tag in and out and give themselves time to recover. Whereas Jett Storm, he's got to go non-stop. Although right now he did do a good job of giving himself a moment to recover as he takes Fandango off the apron there. Darren Young back to his feet now. Guys, look at this. What is Storm going to do here is he's got both men in front of him right now. He's got to take one of them out. Look at this. Eye of the Storm onto the floor. Once again, hitting one of his best shots to Fandango on the outside. Try to take him out of the equation. And now Storm slingshots himself back into the ring for a shoulder block. Darren Young gets dropped to the mat. And now Jett Storm. He's got to hit it here. He's only got a matter of time. He's only got a little window of opportunity. But Darren Young counters. Delivers a reverse DDT. And this is not looking good for Jett Storm as there's a leg drop by Darren Young. Follows it up with an elbow drop. And now there's the forearm to the face. And things are not looking good for Jett Storm. 1. No, a kick out before even a 2 count by Storm. But how much does he have left in the tank? Darren Young, I think if Darren Young can hit a finisher, this match is over. Jett Storm, he's running out of time. As he delivers, you see a cartwheel there. He's still got confidence, though. And he's trying to get the crowd behind him. He needs to try to fire up some sort of adrenaline rush if he wants to have any hope of trying to put Darren Young and Fandango away with a nice drop kick to the sternum there of Darren Young. And he's looking to go for the combination of drop kicks. This time one in the face of Darren Young. And now Jett Storm delivers a kick to the gut. Gonna go for a DDT, and he does. Spikes Darren Young's head into the mat there with a DDT. And now Jett Storm delivers a splash off the second rope there to Darren Young. And Jett Storm is once again maybe trying to set up a calm before the storm as he's just really trying to fire up the crowd here. And he's just waiting now for Darren Young to get back to his feet. And now there's a clothesline to Fandango. One more opportunity perhaps for, no, a DDT. Jett Storm, whatever opportunity he may have had, could have just been shut down there, but countered by Storm. And now Jett Storm, what's he going to do? He's got the cutter. Eye of the Storm. Once again to Darren Young. And now if he can just pin him, he may have this matchup won. But first, once again, Fandango. He's got to take Fandango out of the equation. And this is why, if I get the option for a tag team match, I'm not taking it. because this is ridiculous. This match, if this was a real match, it would have ended like 5 minutes ago. But it's not. It's a video game. And I'm bound by limitations of a video game for this thing. So, Jett Storm, Fandango's glitching. He's floating on air. He's walking on air, people. And now a dropkick into the corner by Jett Storm. And you see, this is what I'm talking about, because now, like, how rarely is it that I actually talk about the match the whole time? And that's because with career mode, I have nothing else to talk about other than tangents. Jett Storm, he hits that Eye of the Storm from the Fireman's Carry. Can he finally put Darren Young away? 1, 2, 3, and it's over. It's finally over. Jett Storm gets the win here tonight, and we don't even need replays. That was a great match. Seeing as you took that match without a complaint, I'm going to let you choose your matchup at the pay-per-view. You can choose between Darren Young and Fandango, so who's it gonna be? I can take them both on by myself? No! No, we got enough of that tonight. I want payback. Give me Darren Young. I want him straight up one-on-one. I owe Fandango a beatdown. I want him in a singles match. I want both of them, but I want it to be fair and square. I'm grabbing a partner. We're having a tag team match. Well, X and Triangle are both out of the equation. So, you know what? I'm going to leave you hanging. I have a bit of a cliffhanger here, so make sure to stay tuned for the next episode where you'll find out who Jett Storm's opponent at Night of Champions will be. That's it for this episode. Thank you all for watching, and until Night of Champions, keep on YouTubing.